Okay. Okay, welcome everybody to the Isagenix Health and Wealth Opportunity. Thank you for joining us live. I'm Heidi Burkemper, and this is my husband Paul, who you'll see surfing the wave because that's what we get to do. We are on the cusp of momentum, and we're going to be surfing the wave of Isagenix. So our agenda, we're going to talk a little bit about our business story, and then we're going to talk about why Isagenix Why Now, the profession of network marketing, the company Isagenix, of course our amazing products that are backed by rock-solid science and amazing clinical studies, and the compensation plan. So our business story, Paul, I'm going to kind of let you take it and tell how you actually got involved.
Okay, what's the next slide? I'm just curious because I want to make sure we're, the business story. So let's talk a little bit about this. And it says Heidi was with another network marketing company prior to Isagenix. And the reality is Heidi was with that company for, I don't know how long, 5, 6 years, something like that.
Okay.
And Heidi had a modicum of success with that company. And the reason she had a modicum of success is she was with a good company. It was good products, but the compensation plan was problematic. And there's no reason to go into detail on why that is. But the reality is when Heidi joined Isagenix, I did study the compensation plan. And I was blown away by it, how straightforward it is, how fair it is. The reality is Isagenix has got it right. They've got the best products, but they also have the best income opportunity, the best compensation plan in place. So there really is an opportunity here. So we talk about this being an opportunity call. If you're on this call, you probably are interested in Isagenix, the products, but also interested in the business, which means making money. And Isagenix allows you to do that. So you take Heidi, who was with the previous network marketing company 5, 6 years, modicum of success. She makes the change over to Isagenix. Like so many other top producers in this industry, there's so many that are not only top scientists, but top producers migrating to Isagenix. But Heidi moved over to Isagenix, and her business absolutely took off. And the reason being is she plugged into the right company with the right products, with the right compensation plan, and I guess you could also say the right time. The whole thing, the opportunity is real, and it's here. And if you're joining Isagenix, you should be excited, right? I mean, that is the way.
And you know what, I'm going to share very quickly how I engaged in this because I think it's important. I was talking with Carolyn Gold and this awesome new gal, I hope she's on the phone, Pam Kassir today from Arizona, and my story resonated with her, and sometimes I forget to tell it, but what happened was 2 years ago, I was searching. It was a new chapter of my life, and I had just gotten my securities license and my Series 66, and I was ready to go to work at Paul's company. He has a financial business. And my 2 boys were going to college, and my youngest daughter, who's now 16, was about to get her license, and so I certainly was going to have more time freedom and some, time opening up in my life. And well, the best laid plans, as they say. I got on these products because I was impressed with my enrolling sponsor, Lynn Hagedorn. If you haven't heard of her, you will if you engage in this company. That she left a significant income, $30,000 approximately per month from another network marketing company, left it all on the table to join this company I had never heard of, Isagenix. And I called her really from a product standpoint, never thinking I'd engage in this profession again, and I was on a completely different path, but intrigued by why she left, and intrigued especially from a product standpoint, knowing that we have the gold standard whey protein with Isagenix and that my boys needed to be on it because they're athletes. And, one thing led to another, and I'll tell you what, as soon as I started really looking at the infrastructure of this company and what this company had to offer, I made the decision and commitment to go for it. And if there's one piece of advice I can say is, if you decide, do your due diligence and then jump in the deep end. Don't paddle in the shallow end. Jump in the deep end and go for it with posture and conviction. So Paul, take it away in terms of why network marketing.
Well, network marketing, as we can see here, we're so connected today. Network marketing is a method of distribution. That's all it is. And I think there's a lot of misconceptions. Well, I know there's a lot of misconceptions out there regarding network marketing. But if you understand network marketing, you understand the business, you understand that it's just a method of distribution. This is a real business with a real opportunity. And today with Facebook, Skype, Twitter, we're all so connected. And network marketing allows you to connect with others, share what you love with them, get them involved, and have them experience, and then they share it with others. That's really what network marketing it is. Let's talk about the really other benefits associated with network marketing. Obviously, it's an opportunity to create a residual passive income, and do this without employees, overhead, or inventory. And I would also add to that, do it without risk. And I'll tell you what, when it comes to income, there's nothing better than residual income and passive income. In other words, income that's working for you. And that's what network marketing allows you to do. Working hard, put an income in place, but with the geometric progression of numbers associated with network marketing, you tell two people, those two people tell two people, those people tell two, et cetera, you can see the business grow and grow and grow. And that's why Heidi, starting in the Isagenix 2 years ago, she now, starting as one person, now 2 years later, she has over 4,000 people. What is it? 4,200 people on her team now. And that just continues to grow and grow and grow because people get the products, they use the products, they love the products, and they want to share it with others. And so, to be able to do that without employees, overhead, inventory, and risk, that's the thing. I've not seen another business opportunity that has such tremendous upside potential with really little or no risk. And desire to be financially secure upon retirement. This is key, and I think if you show people this, and you're not necessarily looking for people that are desperate, or maybe you're not even looking for people that need the income. Maybe you're looking for people who want the lifestyle, fitness, and they want to be the best, and they're looking for other opportunities, understanding that the key to financial security is having multiple streams of income, diversified income streams in place. This Isagenix allows you to create that other additional income stream. The simplicity in network marketing is you find something you deeply believe in, use it, and then tell other people about it. It really is that easy. And network marketing, which is pretty amazing, it's produced more millionaires than any other profession in the world. So there is a huge opportunity here. You can work from your own home, be your own boss. Obviously, these are benefits. Obviously, they can also be challenges. You have to be very self-motivated, and you have to be disciplined, and you have to treat it like a business. The top producers in Isagenix, the ones that are really succeeding like Heidi, they treat Isagenix as a business, and they determine what actions they need to take and put in place and set certain goals and benchmarks, and then they attack. And they work hard at it. And the harder you work, the more money you can make. It is open to everyone. That's the thing. You don't have to create anything. You don't have to invent anything. Inventory anything, ship anything. It's low overhead, no degrees, no low overhead and startup costs. I mean, really, the only overhead with Isagenix is what you eat. That's what your overhead is. So, once again, low overhead, no risk. The ability to get into something that really, tremendous upside potential with no risk. Tax advantages, well, as a business owner, which you will be, there's certain tax advantages associated with being a business owner. Time freedom. Well, time freedom, I think the thing about time freedom is it provides the flexibility to individuals to pursue Isagenix at the level they want to pursue it at. So obviously we're all busy in life, and some people that are listening may be getting into this business with the thought that, hey, I have a full-time job. I want to do this as a start this as a part-time type of opportunity and create a part-time income and maybe ultimately evolve and grow it into a full-time income. But it does allow you to work when you can work, not when you want to work. I mean, it's when you can work, and everybody can find time, and it's just a matter of how you use that time. So it really is free enterprise at its best. It is available to everybody, and you know, it's the opportunity is available to all. Personal growth, you grow as you prosper, obviously, and business to go. Heidi can be in Florida on the beach with her laptop. She can be in the mountains in Colorado with her laptop. That's another great thing about this business is that you do have that flexibility to work this business in the time that you want to work it and also where you want to work from.
And so can you. So I want to talk about this because, as Paul mentioned, I love this profession. I love educating people about what it is and also what it isn't. It is a misunderstood profession, and this is the old economy distribution method. It's poor efficiency with higher prices. Why? Because when the manufacturer, and let's take, for example, Apple, they manufacture an iPhone. Then it goes to the wholesaler. Then it goes to the warehouse, then the retailers, the Apple Store, and then the sales rep, then the advertisers, and then finally it gets into the consumer's hand after all of those entities are paid. And of course, the price that the consumer or client is paying that price reflects all of the portion of cost that goes to the wholesaler, warehouser, retailer, sales rep, and advertiser. So we're in the midst of a massive shift, and you only have to drive down your local road where there are or maybe were many retail shops. And you'll see them closing because we're in the midst of a shift in the way products and services are delivered to consumers. We're entering a new economy. We're entering into a distribution method. I was at the Walgreens with my son last year, JP, and he wanted a razor. And there's an app on his iPhone. This totally blew my mind. And he said, well, you know what, I'm going to use this app to find out where and how I can get this razor at Walgreens for the cheapest price. Well, this app showed him how to get it online for $32 less. So this is network marketing in today's new economy. The product goes directly from the manufacturer to the consumer. Where do we come in as associates with Isagenix? We are educators. We provide intellectual distribution, and ultimately we show people how to purchase our products at wholesale prices with their own online virtual account for the best nutrition on the planet. So consumer to consumer, word of mouth advertising, network marketing in the new economy is the most exciting, efficient, fastest growing form of free enterprise in the world today. And I'm going to tell you guys, I really believe 5 years from now, if you're going to jump into this today and really ride that wave, surf that wave, 5 years from now, people are going to look at you and go, wow, they were smart. Okay, redirect your spending. Let's talk about that. This is not in addition to. This is instead of. Isagenix provides products that most of us are consuming anyway, food. I think most of you on the webinar tonight are consuming food, right? So this is simply redirecting that grocery budget that you might be purchasing foods at, say, Whole Foods to foods from Isagenix. You might be purchasing supplements from GNC or CVS. You instead redirect those expenditures towards Isagenix. And let me point out that you would never find the quality and efficacy at GNC, CVS Pharmacy, or even Whole Foods that you will at Isagenix, because we're going to talk about our products, the science behind them, the synergy between the system, and why, the Isagenix difference in terms of quality and efficacy. So let's talk about what network marketing is in its purest, simplest form. That little guy in the middle, that could be you. And You simply, as Paul mentioned, you found something you love. If you don't love Isagenix, if you don't get on the products and really, truly enjoy the products and find that they've enhanced your life in a positive way, this probably is not a good fit for you from a business standpoint. It probably isn't. So you have to find a product that you're passionate about, and then you share it with a few friends, and they share it with a few friends, and they share it with a few friends. And that basically, in essence, is network marketing. You're creating a network of consumers using, loving, and sharing a product. So let's talk about why Isagenix, the company. Paul, I'm going to let you take this one.
Well, it's pretty straightforward. And we have a health crisis, and we have a financial crisis. And I guess if you ask people, to rate themselves or what their current situation is on a scale of 1 to 10, how do they feel they are from a health standpoint? And then ask them the same question: rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on from a financial situation standpoint. Well, there's very few people out there, I think, that would give you the answer 10 to both of those. In other words, most people that are out there today want to look for ways to improve upon at least one of these, but in most cases, both, right? And the beauty of Isagenix is Isagenix provides a solution to both. Isagenix has a turnkey solution to health, and it has a turnkey solution to finances and business. So Isagenix is a perfect position right now.
We're a solutions-based company. So, I like this slide. The stories of those who've gotten involved and failed in this profession are very real. And I try not to, when presenting the Isagenix opportunity in this company, ever leave out this compelling fact. Since 1959, in the U.S. alone, there have been over 50,000 companies who've opened their doors in this profession. And as of today, approximately 50 have survived to celebrate their 10th anniversary. So that 10-year marker is really magical. You don't want to start, and Paul's going to talk a little bit about the S-curve later in this presentation, but this is key because a lot of us are presented, especially if we've been in this profession, with the pre-launch of the pre-launch or something, ground floor opportunity. I'll tell you what, this is the ground floor opportunity because we have 10 years and now we're stable. And now we're getting into, sorry, Mate is wanting to participate in the opportunity presentation, our dog. He's scratching at the door. But this is, when choosing a company, we're in the sweet spot in terms of timing. We're one of those elite few that have actually made it to that 10-year magical marker. And now we have the systems in place, the financial infrastructure, and the super highways built for us to get on that highway and just speed to the top.
Yeah, and the reality is that network marketing does have there's a lot of misconceptions regarding network marketing because people have had bad experiences with companies in the past, the multi-level marketing companies, the companies where, it was the people at the bottom that did all the work, but it was the people at the top that were making all the money. And Isagenix has really done a great job of, once again, saying, I can't stress enough, the compensation plan to make the same opportunity available to everybody. And once again, we talk about the different trends. If we're going to if we're looking at different business opportunities, exploring different business opportunities, obviously you want to get into a business where the business has the ability to take advantage of major trends. And even better, how about taking advantage of mega trends? And what are the 3 mega trends today? Obesity, we all know that. Obesity is rampant in the U.S., obviously, and probably not only nationally, but worldwide. Healthy aging, baby boomers. We're getting older now. What do we want to do? We want to slow down the effects of aging. We want to continue to do the things that we love to do, remain active and healthy. And also the other mega trend is the need for more money. We've had some tough times in the economy over the past 5-10 years. A lot of people are now in the position where they would like to get that, that additional income stream. So Isagenix, remember, you want to get into a business that can take advantage of different trends. Well, Isagenix is positioned to take advantage of probably these three biggest and most significant trends.
I'm just going to mention a couple staggering statistics that are, if you haven't heard these, it's a rude awakening. 2 out of 3 people in the United States are overweight. Our children, 1 out of 3 of our children are overweight. For the first time in history, our generation is poised to outlive our children's generation, and this is due to the toxicity in our environment, to the obesity, and the nutritional bankruptcy of the foods that we're eating.
Another thing along those lines, another shocking statistic is a report published by Ernst & Young back in 2008 saying that 3 out of 5 retirees will fail. And what does that mean by failing? It means running out of money. So now is the opportunity to take advantage or take control of your health, but also take control of your wealth. So, and Isagenix vision.
I love our vision. I mean, if you decide to engage in this business with this company, with this team, you can get up knowing each day that you're doing something that's impactful, that's significant. So their vision is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. And when I first heard that, I thought, wow, that's a little bit lofty. Now I really truly believe it. We are offering the rather than nutritionally bankrupt fast food, we're offering convenient, nutritionally dense fast food. And that's what our world needs. And the proof's in the results. We've achieved over $2.4 billion in sales in our first 11 years, all through word of mouth. And we're just getting started. So our founders, John Anderson, Jim Coover, Kathy Coover, this is the perfect trifecta that is leading us. John Anderson is a world-renowned master formulator. He's known as the Mineral Man. During his career, over 30-year career, he formulated over 2,300 nutraceutical formulations for over 600 companies and retired 11 years ago as one of the wealthiest men in Arizona. He came out of retirement with a vision to start this company and a vision to impact world health and a vision to create a no-compromise solution and synergistic system to give the body everything it needs to rid the body of toxins and replete the body with all the nutrients and minerals that we needed. And he knew that there was nothing like that out there. He knew in order to impact world health, he would have to do it through the direct sales model. Because if our products were found at a GNC or found at Whole Foods, they'd be cost prohibitive because we use absolutely the best of the best ingredients. We go to every link to find the best ingredients, and we don't compromise on anything in terms of quality. So he called upon Jim and Kathy Coover because Jim Coover knows how to build a billion-dollar business, and he's going to take Isagenix to $1 billion and beyond. And Kathy Coover worked her way to the top of 3 different network marketing companies, and she knows what it takes from the distributorship level. So she's the heart of this company, and she knows how to put systems together. She knows what the field needs to build a company with integrity. So this perfect trifecta came together 11 years with this vision, and now their dream and vision are becoming a reality. The Scientific Advisory Board, I'll tell you what, the intellectual capital at the helm is extraordinary. We have over 30 of the most brilliant minds in the areas of nutrition, toxicity, anti-aging, medicine, and health and wellness. They're all congregating and collaborating at Isagenix headquarters because they want to be part of this. They want to be part of this cutting-edge nutritional technology and anti-aging technology. I mean, check out Product B. Google Dr. Bill Andrews. They're making extraordinary headway in the area of anti-aging. So they're committed to maintaining the integrity and efficacy of our no-compromise products. And I think the one word, if I had to sum up Isagenix with one word, it would be integrity. Okay, and Isagenix makes headlines. Sorry, I was going to have Paul do that. Okay, when I first joined this company, I had no idea what a Stevie Award meant. Well, a Stevie Award is basically, if a company wins a Stevie Award, it's basically the equivalent of winning the Academy Award for Best Picture for a company. Isagenix has won it 11 times. They're expanding globally. We're in 8 countries and we're expanding into China. And it may not be who you know, but who they know. You know, somebody that you sponsor, who sponsors somebody who knows somebody in China who all of a sudden is adding, you know, hundreds of thousands of BV to your business. And we're opening in China next month and expanding into Vietnam and other countries, Colombia. So we're at the cusp of this. We have millions of pounds lost. As mentioned, over $2.4 billion in cumulative sales. And we're in the top 30 direct selling companies worldwide. And if you look at that list, you're not going to find anyone as young as we are. So we're at the right place at the right time with the right company. So why Isagenix the products?
And you know, the thing about Isagenix, I think, is that they have great products. But the reality is I believe there's other companies also that have great products. I don't think there's any other companies that have better products, because Isagenix really does use the best of the best ingredients in their products. But there are other companies that have good products. But here's what makes Isagenix different. This is why Isagenix works for so many people. It's because they have incorporated all of these different products, ingredients, minerals, et cetera, into a system. And they're different products, and it's a system that is very simple to integrate into your daily lifestyle. And the benefit of these different products is they're all designed to work synergistically with one another, to take the guesswork out of all of this stuff. Me personally, I know very little about nutrition. Right? I guess I used to not know much about it, but I started taking Isagenix and I started feeling so good. I started wondering, and it led me on a quest to try to figure out why I was starting to feel so much better by taking Isagenix. And I read a couple of different books, including the books by Colgan, Nutrition for Champions, and Anti-Inflammatory Athlete, and I was shocked at what I learned was absolutely amazing. And the reality is the food supply that we have in the United States, for the most part, is garbage, and we're all eating garbage. And the other thing about that is not only is the food supply deplete of nutrients, typically what in today's fast-paced environment in which we live, most people are trying to figure out fast solutions to everything, right? And when it comes to food, fast food means what? It means junk. So what Isagenix has come up with is a very healthy fast food alternative to the junk. And this system is designed to work together, once again, synergistically with one another, so you don't have to understand. All you got to do is take the products, and you are going to get the optimal nutrition your body needs to perform at its best. Whether you're looking to lose weight, whether you're looking to age in a more healthy fashion, whether you're looking at an athlete trying to increase energy and performance, or once again, the fourth pillar is the financial solutions and that income opportunity.
So the Isagenix difference, as Paul mentioned, it's a synergistic system. This is what John Anderson 11 years ago had this vision of creating. And there's 5 key pillars. We actually just came out with a 6th pillar we'll add to this opportunity presentation. As I said, this will evolve as things evolve. But we also have an anti-aging system, a skincare system that is incredible. Don't you love it, Paul?
I love it. Yeah.
It is actually gender neutral, and we have it right in between our 2 sinks in the vanity. It's called the Rejuvenate System. Again, it's a system comprised of 5 different steps to create healthy, beautiful, vibrant skin. And we have it right in the middle, and we both use it. So it's really easy. But we have these 5 pillars. The Cleanse for Life, which addresses toxicity. It's designed to rid the body of toxins. We have our Isagenix Shake, which is comparable to mother's milk. It's the most nutritionally potent 240 calories you'll ever find. We have our Isagenix Supreme. There are one-product wonders out there, juice companies all over the place, that build a business on one ingredient that's in our Isagenix, our 140 ingredients in the Isagenix Supreme. We have the goji berry, we have the acai berry, it's all in there and more. We have our Ageless Essentials with Product B. These are just the shortcut to getting all the minerals, all the vitamins, all the antioxidants, resveratrol, our omegas, everything we need in the right amounts in an AM and PM packet. Nutrient for nutrient. If we had to try to eat all the nutrition contained in our Ageless Essentials, we would be spending approximately $550 a day in food. And last but not least, our Product B. So there's our Rejuvenate skincare system designed to hydrate, illuminate, and rejuvenate. And we've been using it now for what, a month and a half? We look awesome.
Yeah. And the other thing about that is also, I'm not so much looking at, rejuvenating my skin or illuminating my skin, but what I am interested in is putting toxins in my body. And with this,
no, you're not interested.
That's what I am interested in, and that is my concern.
Right.
I guess is a better way. My concern is that and all this skincare stuff out there, you got to be real careful. I'm sure there's other good skincare solutions also. But Isagenix is using this safe, natural, pure, organic stuff, and I'm using that and making sure, your skin is your largest organ, isn't it? So what you put on your skin it's very important. That's what I love about using the skincare system.
What you put on your skin, and thank you, Emily Brett, if you're listening, but she was an ingredients specialist for huge corporations, and she shared this today. What we put on our skin is absorbed, it goes into the bloodstream, and traces of those ingredients can be found within every single organ in 26 seconds. So, we have to be very cognizant if you want to, eliminate the toxins from being absorbed in the body of what we put on our skin being our largest organ.
Yeah, now, and this isn't really a presentation to go into the details and in-depth on each of these different products, but we've already discussed these to some extent. And further information, of course, is available on the website, or you can tune into other podcasts where we can get into more detail on the products. But I think this is a big slide here. This is really very interesting to me because when I started using Isagenix, I wasn't using Isagenix. I was just using Isagenix to get the best nutrition in my body, so I could, do the things I want to do and feel good doing those things, and do those things I love to do for as long as I can do them. And that's what I love about it, and it's easy. I can take it and easy. But the thing is I wasn't taking Isagenix to lose fat or lose weight. I just to be healthy. But what's interesting, what happened is I lost 3 belt notches, and I didn't lose any weight. So what does that mean? Well, with Isagenix, and this is a very difficult thing to do for any athlete or anybody, period, is to be able to lose body fat without losing muscle mass. So, with Isagenix, that happens. And one of the things is I didn't realize I needed to lose that weight, but the reality is, and I believe, and there's some science and evidence that will support this, that the body has a natural defense mechanism. And there's all these new chemicals that have been introduced over the last 100 years. Well, our body's DNA, our DNA has not changed. The human's DNA hasn't changed in the last 170,000 years. Our bodies are not designed, they're not made to process these chemicals. They don't know what to do with these chemicals. The body doesn't know what to do with the chemicals, these toxins. So what the natural defense system that the body has is they create fat. They surround these toxins with fat so as to pull them away from the vital organs. So basically, a lot of times, body fat can be your body's defense mechanism against the toxins that are in your body. And you can see on the left, your body's full of impurities. Well, the problem with most diets, if you are looking to lose weight, is any diet where you restrict calories, you are going to lose weight, right? But the thing about Isagenix, you don't lose weight by starving yourself. You lose weight by feeding yourself. And more importantly, with the cleansing component, ridding your body of toxins. That allows your body to release that fat and be done with it because you're ridding yourself of the toxins. If all you're doing is getting skinny and those toxins are still in your body, what's going to happen? The fat's going to come back. It's going to come back to encapsulate those toxins and pull them away from your organs. It's a vicious cycle. So this is one of the main reasons, I think, because of this comprehensive system and the cleansing component of it, that so many people have had such incredible success after trying every other system out there.
You got it. And these are real people. These are, that's Michelle, my ISIS sister on the left, Donna in the middle. Jen, I remember talking to Michelle and introducing her to this 2 years ago, and she said, it's not like I'm sitting around eating bonbons. I just want to get rid of the sludge. And so she did, and she's kept it off. So we're not just another one of those. I've heard everyone's touting, we've got the best of the best, and we've got such a great nutritional program here and there and everywhere. But then, we're bombarded with that, so most of us are skeptical, which is normal. Well, this is really, sets Isagenix apart. We have clinically proven scientific results. And Isagenix was compared to the heart-healthy diet. That's the diet that if you were to go to your cardiologist or your doctor and you were to say, gosh, I need to lose some weight, or I need to get healthier, I have high cholesterol, what do I do, doctor? Well, since 1950, they've been prescribing what we've always known, this heart-healthy diet, which is what we know, but it's not working today because our foods are so nutritionally bankrupt. Well, here's the results, and I'm into results. I hope you are too, because results speak louder than any words. Isagenix versus the heart-healthy diet. In this 6-week study, 56% more weight was lost with Isagenix. 47% more fat was lost with Isagenix. 2.3 times as much visceral fat was lost with Isagenix. That's that toxic fat Paul just described, where the toxins are encapsulated by fat to protect the organs. Twice as much visceral fat was lost with Isagenix. And this was all measured by MRI scans at the University of Illinois. So this is really the results, the proof's in the pudding. And Isagenix isn't just about losing weight. What I love about this is it's about gaining health. When you see these kind of results, it's not just like people are losing weight. It's that their cholesterol is going down. That, all of a sudden, and we can't make any medical claims, but all of a sudden they're off their high blood pressure medicine. It's incredible what happens, the miracles that happen when you feed your body the right nutrients. So solutions for energy and performance, Paul?
Remember, it's not the thing about Isagenix that I think that's so great is that products can be used and from the spectrum of, on one end of the spectrum, the individual that's, very overweight, obese, and looking to lose 100, 200 pounds. And that's on one end of the spectrum. The other end of the spectrum is the products can be used and are being used by elite athletes to improve performance. So most of us are not elite athletes. Most of us aren't looking to lose 200, 300 pounds. Most of us are somewhere in the middle there. But regardless of what it is that is your goal and objective, you can tailor these products to accomplish that objective that you want to accomplish, whether you're replacing 2 meals a day with shakes or 1 meal a day, or you can design that and tailor it to whatever you want to achieve. But I would tell you from my personal experience, once again, these are our 2 sons here. The son on the right is a pro hockey player now, playing in minor league pro hockey, and my other son on the left there is playing at ASU and tearing it up. And these guys live for the products. They love the products. They got their teammates on the products. They really do make a difference. I've noticed a difference. I still play hockey a couple of times a week. The difference I feel on the ice is just I can enjoy the things that I love to do that much more, being fit and feeling good. I mean, that's what it's all about.
Solutions for healthy aging. You know, I love, one of the things I heard Paul say one time, I'll never forget it, and it's so true. Healthy aging starts today. It doesn't start when we're 70 or 80 and we're not feeling good. And we have a whole lot of control through what we eat, of how, you know, the progression of how we age. And, you know, I want to live till I die. That's Fred Williams, Dr. Fred Williams' statement. I love that. I want to live till I die. So this is about quality of life. And I'll tell you what, you could be, and I know people, unfortunately, many people, that, you know, they're the same age, or actually, yeah, same age, and one of them's in a wheelchair, can barely walk, and the other one, who happens to be on Isagenix, is doing 150 push-ups in one.
In other words, Michael Colgan,
Yeah.
who's, you know, a huge personal trainer. He's trained over 10,000 athletes, you know, world champion athletes, Olympic athletes, professional athletes, and he's a huge advocate of Isagenix. And that guy is 75 years old and can do, you know, how many push-ups?
150 push-ups.
150 push-ups, rattle them off, do one-arm pull-ups. This guy can jump up on an exercise ball and bounce. I mean, the guy's amazing. That's what I want to be able to do.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to be sitting in a wheelchair when I'm 75 years old. And that's what I said earlier. That starts today. It doesn't start 5 years from now, 10 years. It starts now.
You know, one thing I want to mention before we get into the income opportunity, very high level, quickly. We have another training on Tuesdays, the first Tuesday of the month, on the compensation plan. But, you know, if your mission is, like mine, to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, then the best way and most efficient way and effective way to do that is to find people interested in building a business with Isagenix. So, Paul, go ahead and explain.
Yeah, and I think that when you're going out, if you're looking to build your business, right, I mean, number one, first it starts with the products. You have to use the products and love the products. And if you don't love the products, you probably shouldn't get into the business, right? But if you love the products and you can be passionate about it and you can talk to people about it and do it with integrity, and people buy into that, right? They buy into that passion and that belief. And we got to kind of wrap this up because we're running out of time here. But that's where it starts. It starts with the products. Once you get on the products, you love the products, and it can be simultaneous. You start reaching out to others who you also feel have that same passion and desire as you do. I will tell you the reality is the products can be great, but if you can't get paid in recommending them, then why waste your time? With Isagenix, the products are the best, but you also have the ability to make money. And with a great compensation plan, it's very straightforward. Okay, so this is it. You go out, you tell two people, you find two people that will find two people. And the difference here is Heidi is when she's going out, like I said, she's treated this as a business. She's not going out and trying to sell, you know, a couple of shakes to somebody or. She's going out and looking for other like-minded individuals and looking for other people that will want to have the same goal and objective as she has, and going out and building a business. And if you go out and you find people that are willing to get other people, then your business will take off, like Heidi says. Has the potential to anyway. So cutting-edge nutritional anti-aging technology. Obviously, that's a huge industry, 200 billion to 500 billion in the next 5 years. We're at the cusp of momentum. There's only 300,000 active users currently, and Isagenix has gone global. Wellness industry, network marketing, and e-commerce. You talk about three incredibly, these are the emerging industries. Paul Zane Bilzner calls the wellness industry the emerging trillion-dollar market. Network marketing, past 7 years, 64,000 millionaires achieved their fortune through network marketing. And that growth rate is estimated at 20%. E-commerce, everything, like Heidi talked about earlier, it's all online now. Isagenix is positioned in the perfect spot right now, once again, to take advantage of those mega trends and then take advantage of these emerging industries. Here's the S-curve, typical growth curve associated with companies. It takes X amount of time to get a certain percentage market share. Once you get to that point, the growth curve just accelerates, and what you enter into is momentum. And guess what? That's where Isagenix is right now. After 11 years, you're just now starting to get that that market penetration to where they're starting to turn this corner and kick into momentum. So if you're on this call, you're on this call at a very good time. And I'm going to tell you right now, and just make this quick because we got to end. These are the different, and if you don't know what 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, that's something you don't need to worry about. These, it's all predicated. You get paid predicated upon volume. There's also upfront bonuses, etc. We can go into that, or you can go into that with look on the website, etc. Learn more about that. Tonight's not the night, but I will tell you this: Heidi, within 2 years, is now starting 2 years ago, not 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 2 years ago. Heidi is now a 4-star Golden Circle. What that means, she's cycling 60 times a week. Bottom line, what does that mean? Well, there it is right there. Heidi is making within 2 years has generated a residual income stream of around $200,000. And this type of business is not easy, but it is simple. Isagenix has all the tools, all the resources. When you join Isagenix, you're joining a team of individuals. Everybody locks arms with one another to help one another, because everybody's success is everybody else's success. So the reality is, you enter into this company, it's not easy. You need to work hard, but it is simple. The tools are available to you. The opportunity is available to everybody. Will you hit 4 stars in 2 years? I don't know, but you can take it at your own pace. But that same upside potential that Heidi has is available to you as well.
So, we're with a company, that's our logo, the Isagenix Angel. And I can pretty much guarantee you that we will be a household name in less than 3 years. I definitely believe that. Our logo is going to be as well recognized as the Nike swoosh or the Apple. And although I absolutely couldn't live without my iPhone and my Mac, we're doing something way more significant. We have a health crisis, we have a financial crisis, we have a solution. So where do you see yourself in 1 year, in 5 years? And I really want you to think about that, because I'll tell you what I found is probably the biggest, I'm not going to call it excuse, but objection I get is I don't have time. And it always perplexes me, because I think, okay, you don't have time.
Don't have time, or I can't afford it.
Yeah, or can't afford it. It's like, right. Okay, well, you're absolutely right.
Maybe you need to do something about that.
Right. And that's where this comes in. And as Paul said, it's not easy. It's simple. It takes commitment. But you can change your future. You can change your health. You can take the reins of your own life and your financial security.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing over and over, guys. What is that? Well, that's the definition of insanity. So if you want to change, you got to change. If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same thing.
So where do I see myself in 5 years? Hanging around these places, helping a team that I love so they can do the same, helping people in this world get healthy and happy, and try my best and do my part in trying to clear up this cloud that's hanging over our nation with this crisis with regard to health and with regard to finances. So I hope you'll do your due diligence. I think what you'll find is the more you look into this, the more excited you'll get. And tomorrow, in closing, we are going to start our executing the game plan. We have a systematic plan for our team to plug into. And I just want to, it's sort of new, but just shout out to Emily Britt. She's been using it diligently. She signed up 22 people since Labor Day. 22. So is it working? Yep, it's working. And Paul, you want to say anything else?
Well, I just want to say this. If you want to make money in this business, then you got to go out and you got to share this business with others. You got to talk to, you got to open up your mouth. People know that, people realize that, people want to do that. The challenge that we've found is that most people don't, when they open up their mouth, their concern is they don't know what to say. So it becomes a little bit intimidating. And so what we've done is we've scripted this out, and what we'll do is be showing you the step by step. It's paint by the numbers or connect the dots. And all you got to do is follow these simple scripts that are very simple. They're very comfortable. They're non-threatening, and they're having tremendous success. People that are using are having great success using it. So if you're interested in that, tune into this, and we'll be talking about that in further detail.
And you'll emerge from those 5 weeks really knowing exactly what to do and how to do it. So thank you so much for plugging in, and make it a great month. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow, but as I said, we do this particular opportunity presentation the 3rd Tuesday of every month. So
good night, go Cards.
Good night and go Cards. Bye-bye.